Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $0.5197 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 5.78%. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that will play out. Also take a look at the indicators and the key areas of resistance and support that we need to break above. I will also be basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, so if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of this video. I'll briefly kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. So from the all-time high, Polygon Matic has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and the ABC correction has now taken us to around the $0.031 mark, and I believe it has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, and we might be in an impulsive wave to the upper side. And at the time of recording this video, we have broken above a key area of resistance that is at around the $0.48 mark. We are trading above that key area of resistance, and it's now an area of support. And if we take a look at this chart, you can see that here on the daily chart we have been trading within this channel that is over here, and now we have broken out of this channel to the upper side. And if I go to the 4-hour chart so that you can see that clearly, you can see here on the 4-hour chart we have this descending channel. We broke out of it, we faced a resistance at the $0.48 mark, and we have managed to break above it. And some of the key scenarios that can play out here are that now that we have broken above a key area of resistance, it's possible that on the lower time frames we might see a retest of that area, and if the retest is a success, we might continue pushing higher, and that could take us to around the $0.62 mark. And once we reach that area, which is also acting as a resistance, we might break above it and have a retest of that area, or we can just get rejected over here and have a pullback to the lower side. That's also possible. It's also likely that it can happen, and once it happens, I'll expect us to find support at the $0.48 mark once more. So that's the first key scenario that can play out to the upper side. It's also possible that we might, in the retest might not be a success, and once we are having a retest, we lose that key area of support and go to the lower side of the area of support, and that could bring us back down to around the $0.40 mark. So those are the key scenarios that can play out, basing it on the resistances and supports. It's also possible that here we might be in an impulsive wave to the upper side of the Elliot wave that can be taking us to the all-time high, because I believe Polygon Matic has done whatever it needed to do. It's possible that this is a wave 1 to the upper side of the first wave to the upper side. Then we are having a wave 2 which might be complete, because if I apply the Fibonacci's here to see how that wave 2 should to what point that wave 2 should retrace to, you can see that this wave 2 has retraced to around the 0.338 fib level. That is this area down here, and having done that, that means this could be the wave 2 and it might be complete. And now we are seeing an impulsive wave 3 to the upper side of that first wave to the upper side. That's the other key possible scenario, and I expect us to first continue pushing higher so that we can try and measure that wave to the upper side using the Fibonacci to see to what targets that wave 3 should take us. It's possible that the low might not be in, and this might still be the ABC correction, and that would mean we might be pushing to the upper side and then have an impulsive move to the lower side and break below this low that we have at around the $0.31 mark. But for that to play out, I expect us to first break the low that we made at around the $0.41 mark for us to now consider that scenario to the lower side. But for now, I believe we are moving to the upper side in this Elliot wave pattern, and now we might be in this wave 3 to the upper side. And if I go to the indicators to see whether those moves to the upper side can be supported, on the 4-hour chart on the RSI, we are trading at around the 63 mark, and that would mean we have a bit of room to the upper side, so the moves can be supported before we get a bit of a retracement on the RSI to the lower side. On the MACD, we are seeing increased volume, and that would mean there is an increase in the buying pressure in the market. So soon we might continue seeing a bit of a recovery to the upper side, and we might continue seeing higher prices on the Polygon Matic chart. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out, and I'll keep you updated on any movement on this chart.